Homeless dog went viral after people shared a picture of it sleeping with a stuffed animal. At Small Joys, we constantly wish to say thanks to the generous volunteers, whether they're working to functioning to help a lonesome next-door neighbor, conserving a beached orca whale, or other fantastic charity job. We constantly enjoy them for their work. Volunteers are remarkable for their work, and also they make the world much better for every person. Fulfill the committed volunteers of a nonprofit group based in Houston, Texas, called Forgotten Dogs of the Fifth Ward Job. They dedicated their time, initiative, money, and into conserve the roaming pets in their community. Houston has a surprisingly large issue with stray pets in particular. The team has rescued over 864 pet dogs from the Fifth Ward alone, considering that they began a couple of years ago. Unfortunately, it's unknown why there are many strays in Houston. It could be feral pets or simply individuals abandoning their pets. Forgotten Dogs of the Fifth Ward task are attempting their hardest to make sure these canines are able to endure having fed plenty of pets. Genuinely a terrific team. The dogs they take care of to take off the streets are able to discover really caring for life residences, where they can live happy lives. No more sleeping on the street and going through the chilly rain starving for those pets. Forgotten Dogs of the Fifth Ward task are a no-kill rescue group, indicating that they'll certainly function as hard as feasible to obtain a pet dog taken in, regardless of the length of time it takes. They're also really particular about what sort of homes the pet dogs go to make sure they live pleasant lives with caring family members. This story has to do with when a volunteer found a homeless pet dog and also the amazing picture she took. The picture summarized the problem that's very real for a lot of dogs: living outdoors, homeless, chilly, and also lonesome. The picture went viral as fellow pet lovers were heartbroken by the photo. The photograph touched the hearts of many animal lovers. A pet cuddling with a filthy, yet still comfy, stuffed teddy bear. The canine appears to be virtually snuggling with it as it rests. For the volunteers of Forgotten Dogs of the Fifth Ward, this is unfortunately a usual occurrence of seeing dogs resting outside, cold and lonely. At the time, the volunteers were out feeding the strays and capturing a couple so that they might take them to the rescue facility, where they would ultimately discover forever homes. That's when a volunteer saw this pet dog sleeping and decided to snap a picture. She realized that it would strike the hearts of several animal lovers to see the issue in such a strong way. Unfortunately, because their van was already filled with dogs to be taken to the rescue facility, they weren't able to catch the pet dog, so they chose to rapidly leave the dog and come back to save the resting dog when they came back. Unfortunately, when they returned, the canine had actually disappeared along with the stuffed teddy bear. But the volunteers did find Calvin, an 89-year-old guy that stayed in the area. Calvin told the volunteers that he possessed the pet dog. However, the dog constantly managed to get loose as well and wound up living in the streets once again. He'd not been successful at finding the dog again. Calvin has likewise been attempting his best to help wild pets in the Fifth Ward himself, feeding and looking after the dogs that came by. Unfortunately, this dog took care to leave and also escape, and he's been looking since. The volunteers offered to help Calvin with vet bills, consisting of sterilizing his pet dogs. Calvin was extremely happy for the help, heartfelt to see animal lovers collaborating. It's unfavorable that currently this story doesn't have a happy ending, but the volunteers are still working to discover the sleeping dog, in addition to any other homeless dogs, as well as locate them forever homes they're worthy of. The dog featured in the photograph is regretfully among lots of thousands, and nonprofit teams will certainly continue to work to make sure that one day all canines will have the ability to locate their forever homes. Please share this with your friends and family.